is good, party, people?
Man, we're back -1. You got Corey and Reggie in the building.
Ronaldo is off. He got daddy duties today.
Daddy duties.
You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of the kids, I guess. It's in the small fine print and shit.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
I don't know, though, because I ain't got none of those.
All right, how's your week, man?
I mean, it's another week living. So, above ground, that's all you can be happy about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's do that. If y'all listened to last week, y'all know my birthday just passed.
Happy birthday again.
Thank you, sir.
It was a party for the ages.
It was cool. It was a party for the ages.
It was a good turnout.
It was a good turnout. Yeah, my big brother came out. He got to hang out with everybody. I mean, the people that were here were the people I would say I wanted here for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
It's not about the quantity. It's the quality.
Yeah.
Look at that. We
Exactly.
acting like old ass, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The quality of people here, my close friends, it was a great time, man. I got to actually work out with my big brother. First time we ever worked out together. You know what I'm saying? It was great. Yeah, you see Kuzma doing his thing.
Oh, man.
It's crazy, man. I was sitting there thinking, like, as old as me and my big brother is, he's 45. I just turned 41. Me hanging out with him just reminded me, like, damn, I went back to that kid who just wanted to hang out with his big brother and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You mean like I used to try and do with y'all back in the day, and y'all used to leave me all the time.
It was a good time, man. So, but yeah, it was good, man. And then the wife took me out to dinner with the kids on Monday for a little steak dinner.
How was that?
It was great. Herbs and rye, you can't really go wrong with herbs and rye.
Nah, you definitely can't.
Get your good ribeye. And let me tell you what happened the next day.
What happened the next day? Come on, fill me in quick, fast, and in a hurry.
I get home. I got leftover ribeye, some leftover mac and cheese, some leftover spinach. I asked the wife before. I said, "Hey, you want anything? You hungry?" She's like, "No, I'm good." So I put everything in the oven.
It got the smell in the aroma.
Oh, we watching that Project Power. Great movie. Did you watch it?
Yes, I have.
Oh, great. We'll talk about it. We watching Project Power. The timer beep 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 goes off. I give my plate. I come sit down. She's like, "Ooh,
yep."
And I'm looking like,
get you every time. Every time,
I'm
get you.
Like, are you kidding me?
No,
so
this is real life.
I'm like, here, man. Like, here. You want? She's like, I can't believe you upset right now. Because I want some of your food.
I mean, it's just one of those things where I can see where she's coming from, but I can also see where you're coming from. Was I asked you?
I told her that. I said, I asked you, did you want?
But you knew what was going to happen. Like this. First of all, you've been married for this amount of time.
Yes.
You know how it plays.
Oh,
no, I don't want nothing to eat. And you come and sit down with your food and it's, can I get some of that?
It's a sip of my goddamn juice.
Yeah, can I get a bite? And then you just be like, well, here goes the whole plate. Well, I don't want the whole thing.
Oh, I put the whole plate in front of you. And I just sat there, pissed off, and she just sitting there on the plate with steak.
It happens. It happens.
Really upset, huh?
Everybody,
I'm upset.
Everybody has been down this road.
Oh, I was hot.
Yeah.
You selfish. I'm like, I'm not selfish. I just wanted my food to my goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what happened to me on Tuesday. But other than that, brother, it's been a great week.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into this Project Power.
Okay.
I got some questions about this movie. First off, I thought it was great.
It was a great movie from beginning to end.
For a Netflix movie, Netflix is really becoming with the action. If it was for the action.
The only thing that, and it could have been mine, was do you feel like the music was louder than the talking in it?
Sometimes.
It
overpowered the dialogue.
So you couldn't hear it. Now you ended up straining kind of.
Sometimes, but no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like not every time, but you be like, I can't hear what you saying right now. Yeah. Okay.
But Jamie Foxx and the girl who played the teenager. Phenomenal job. Do you know she's like 29 years old?
I mean, it makes me happy to hear that. but no, I did not know that.
Creep.
I'm not a creep. I didn't look it up.
I looked up the cast, And I looked at her because I hadn't seen her anything before.
Okay.
So I looked at her. I was like, she's 29 and playing a 16, 17-year-old kid. All right, whatever. It's great. The dude who played the cop, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Okay.
Worst New Orleans accent ever.
Okay.
Worst. Everybody who's from New Orleans should slap him. All right.
I mean,
no.
it is what it is. Like,
okay. So they got the pill, right?
okay.
They got the pill.
Mm-hmm.
Would you take the pill?
Would I take the pill? I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no.
Why?
Because it's one of those things where you don't know what's going to happen.
You don't know if you're going to blow up.
I mean, like, I hope whoever's listening has watched this movie. If you
not,
have
too
not,
late.
Spoiler
alerts.
Like, I mean, you got the dude that took the pill when they was in the club, and he blew the fuck up.
Yeah, he blew up. Yeah.
That was his game.
That was it.
But I mean, I don't think I'm not that risky of a person, bro. I can't do it.
So in a dire situation,
what do you mean dire? Like, what's a dire situation?
What's a dire situation?
Yeah.
If we in a car accident and I gotta get the car off of you, I would probably, if I got some pills on me, I would take the pill. If somebody got a pill, I would try to take the pill. Something like that.
Yeah, but you don't know shit for
why I got pills on me anyway.
Number one.
There's so many questions. That's right.
Number two, you don't know what ability you might turn into Ant-Man and be the littlest thing in the world, but you can't pick up that damn car.
I need like 3,000 ants to pick up that car. Okay, I get that. But it would be cool to have some superpowers for 5 minutes.
I mean, it just depends on the powers, though. Like, you can wind up like MGK did, where the nigga was the flame. He was literally the Human Torch.
Yeah.
And he had fucked his normal self up when he fell off that 5 minutes.
So, Jamie Foxx's superpower was kind of cheesy to me. Worked.
Where he was just like destroying everybody.
Yeah, like he turned into like a human nuclear bomb almost, it seemed like.
I wouldn't say a nuclear bomb. It was like whatever he waved at. Like, he controlled matter.
It was radiation. It was radiation coming out of him, was it not?
No, because it didn't harm everybody. It only harmed whoever he was like.
So he was directing?
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Okay.
But I'm going to say
his energy to that
I'm going to say
person.
more or less he was in control of like atoms and matter and shit like that, because whatever he was waving at or motioning towards is what was getting fucked up.
Okay. All right.
But all in all, I mean, the dude being bulletproof, like, that was kind of cool a little bit.
The superpower, the dude who had the super strength on the boat.
Super strength on
he
the
had
boat.
the super strength on the boat.
Oh, the nigga that was knocking off the doors on the boat?
Who knocked off the doors on the boat. Yeah.
They fucked him up.
It looked like he can really do that in real life anyway.
Right.
Big motherfucker. But all in all, so would it be a movie that you would have went to the movie theater to go see?
Yeah. I'm going to say yes.
Okay, I would say yeah.
Yeah,
for the most part, it'd been a good date night movie. Something to go check out.
Yeah, it gives me something to do outside.
Right.
With the girlfriend, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to stay on movies for a minute.
Okay.
Talk about Space Jam. So I need you ain't seen it. I need you just real second. Look it up real quick. The Space Jam uniforms, right?
The Space Jam uniform?
So LeBron is a video or a picture with LeBron in the new Toon Squad uniforms.
Okay, and how do you feel about it?
I ain't gonna say I hate it, but it ain't good as the first one. It ain't good as seeing MJ in the Toon Squad. And Space Jam for us holds a special nostalgic for us Jordan fans from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. I mean, you had the greatest basketball player of all time in a movie. You feel me?
So LeBron unveils new Space Jam. Okay.
Yes. You see it?
No, yeah, that's low.
It's colorful. It's very, 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 very colorful.
Oh, it is very colorful.
Very colorful.
Very colorful.
It's out there.
I'm looking at it.
Now that you see it, what do you think?
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm more or less trying to look at these shoes that he has on.
Oh, he's gonna drop some heat for the movie.
Yeah, but I mean, the uniform, I mean, it is what it is. Like,
come on, Lakers.
How do you feel? I did notice something on it, though.
Yep.
How do you feel about it being number 6 as his number? Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Very, very much so.
Because that takes you back to the Heat days.
Takes me back to the Heat days. I got so many things about this.
I'm just saying, like, I just noticed on his shorts in the video.
Takes me back to the Heat days.
Okay.
Also takes me to, are you chasing something, LeBron?
What do you mean chasing what?
Chasing them 6 rings?
Oh, here you go. Oh, my God.
You want to be the GOAT?
Oh, my goodness. Here we go. We're not talking about GOAT stuff today. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Because that's a whole hour and a half long conversation.
Oh, we can be here all day.
Yes.
All day for that.
But
yeah.
Space Jam uniform, I mean, it is what it is. Am I a fan of it? No, but I'm not trying to rock jerseys at 35 years old either. So.
Yeah. Right.
By all means.
But I'm trying to get a Kobe jersey when it drops next week.
See? Look at you.
I'm not wearing it though.
Do you? I'm
not wearing it.
I'm not a fan I shouldn't say I'm not a fan to try to get a Kobe jersey, but it's not, like I said, I'm not rocking jerseys. Yeah. I'm not rocking jerseys.
So I'm not getting the rock. I'm getting it to put up in the I want to put it in the frame.
Okay. You want to put it in the shadow box.
And I want to put it in the shadow box, and I want to put it in the loft.
Okay.
I got that jersey I want to put in my loft, and I got an Air Reed jersey upstairs that I'm going to put in the loft.
Okay. I mean, that's you.
Yeah. So, was Space Jam a movie that should have been touched?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like the quality of the first one was poorly done if you go back and look at it now.
Didn't age well.
Yeah, like if you watch it now on a 4K TV, you're going to be like, this is some bullshit.
Okay.
So, yeah, I feel like it should have, especially with them remaking everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to see if they're going to age Bugs Bunny in this or something like that.
How?
Oh, hey, look, at some point, Bugs Bunny got to grow up.
Does he? Because we know he's a cartoon, so does he?
Just saying.
Elmer Fudd was already old.
All right.
Huh?
Okay.
That means Marvin the Martian won't age because he's an alien.
Elmer Fudd might be the assistant coach now. Or the owner. He might own the team now.
I wonder, is Bill Murray going to be in this? I really hope Bill Murray's in this shit.
Okay, see, here we go.
Now I love Bill Murray.
Is Babs coming back too? Just saying.
Why not give a rabbit? Never mind. Never mind. We're not doing that.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Let's stick on sports for a minute, right? Fernando Tatis Jr. San Diego Padres. I'm a baseball fan. Baseball was the first sport I played.
Okay.
As a kid.
All right.
So
not a big baseball fan.
Yeah.
Myself personally.
I mean, my mom didn't like football. Didn't want us getting her playing football, so we played baseball. Okay. I couldn't hit worth shit. I sucked at baseball, but I still love it. Okay. Still love it. I don't really pay attention to the postseason because baseball just has
it's too much.
So many games.
So many
it's
games.
162 dang games.
Yeah.
I pay attention to the Cardinals' record throughout the season, but once the playoffs hit,
that's when I'm into.
That's when I'm really into.
Okay.
So, baseball has unwritten rules. Okay.
Here we go. You're losing me already.
Hey.
Just saying.
One of these unwritten rules is when you have a big lead in the late innings, you don't swing on a 3-0 pitch. Fernando Tatis Jr. has been on a tear the last couple of since everything happened again. Since the baseball started back, right? He comes to the plate. They're up 10-3, 8th inning. Bases loaded. 3 balls, no strikes. Pitcher sends him...
What inning?
8th inning.
Okay.
Pitcher sends him a room service fastball that he takes yard. He takes deep. Grand slam.
Okay.
His manager and the Rangers manager got pissed off.
Okay.
Because they felt he violated the unwritten rule of baseball. For me, fuck your unwritten rules.
And you're looking at it from a fan side of it.
I'm looking from a fan side and a player side.
So if you was on the other team, if you was on the team that he just knocked the grand slam on, and the score even went up more.
Oh, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Okay.
But what I'm gonna do about it is whose fault is it? Am I getting mad at him, or I'm getting mad at my damn pitcher on the mound for giving him these room service fastballs? Who I'm gonna get mad at?
But then, okay, so and then I just have a lot of questions that just flowed into my mind, which is this unwritten rule.
Yes.
Let's just, for me to put it into something that I somewhat understand, because like I said, I don't really keep tabs on baseball like that. Unwritten rule. Let's just say basketball game and somebody has 100 points in the game.
A player or team?
A player. One player has 100 points. We know what the record is. It's 100 points in a game, right? One player has 100 points. It is under 24 seconds, we get the ball back.
Okay.
Y'all pass me the ball.
What's the score?
We up by 30.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
We up by 30. It's under 20 seconds left. I get it past half court. Am I supposed to just dribble out the ball?
Hey, go get the record.
That's how you feel.
Go get the record.
Go get the record.
Go and get the record.
All right then like the way I look at it from him hitting the ball is he's in the game for a job.
He's getting paid to hit.
He's getting paid to hit. The unwritten rules and we got the game in the bag. Like if there's something for me to play for, I'm gonna do that.
Because there's been teams who've come down from
like for all we know,
7-run lead.
That is true. For all we know, though, he might in his mind be like,
he said he missed the sign.
The swing away sign or the
take sign from the third base umpire.
No,
he said he missed it.
Damn that take sign or whatever.
Okay.
And he might be chasing a home run record. We never know.
He might be I don't know if he's a free agent next season, but he might be trying to get paid next season. Hey, my thing is let loose.
Go get your money.
Let loose.
And if you didn't want him to hit that ball,
don't serve it up to him like that.
No, A, you shouldn't have served it up to him. And B, don't put me in the game, coach, because I'm going to do what I got to do.
Look, and then the next batter that comes up, Manny Machado, the pitcher throws behind him as retaliation.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Pitcher got suspended for 3 games.
Okay.
For that, and the manager of the Rangers got suspended for 1 game for his comments after the game.
The manager for the Rangers.
Yeah.
And then what happened to the Astros manager?
To the Padres manager? No, it was this team. Like they had a meeting with the team. You know what I'm saying? But
if we up by 14, don't swing. No, don't put me in there. Or y'all
Take me out.
If that's the case, then just call the game then.
Right.
Just call the game. If you don't want me swinging at pitches, call the game.
Yeah.
Have a mercy rule in effect if you don't want me to.
One of the unwritten rules of baseball: do not rub the spot where you were hit by a pitch. Bitch, it hurts. It hurts.
Like you hit me.
You just hit me in my goddamn hip, and goddamn it hurts.
Yeah, you missed me with that stupid.
Do not spend your time admiring the home run you just hit. Oh, I'm looking all the way at this motherfucker.
And first of all, I'm gonna stare down the picture through my whole run.
Yes, all that shit.
Yeah, you gonna feel all this smoke.
Right.
But
all right.
Yeah, nah. Like he was right for swinging it away. The Padres manager was wrong for trying to somewhat chastise him to keep faith. Nah, you put that shit out there. That boy did his job. Mm-hmm. If anything, you get a pat on the back, and now you get the game ball.
Let's go. He was responsible for 7 runs that game.
Okay.
The dude is since the season started back, he's batted .305, 11 home runs, and 28 RBIs.
28
at the time when I looked this up.
RBIs.
At the time I looked this up, he was first in home runs and first in RBIs in the league.
Yeah. See, look, he's trying to set a record.
Yo,
he's trying to get that A-Rod money.
He got a job to do.
Yeah. And he's trying to get his money.
Yes. All right. So last topic of sports, then we'll move on from sports. All right, man. NBA playoffs.
Okay.
Who you got?
Who I got?
Yes. If you say the wrong thing, you have to get out of my house.
I mean, right now, and seeing as how we are doing the second round of game 2s today, right now.
Well, first round, game 2 is the first round.
That's what I said. Game 2 is for all the first. The second set of the second games. I mean, of course, you'd be a fool to bet against LeBron in the playoffs.
Yes.
Like, everybody's going to say that.
Right.
So, with that being said, are we talking about everybody with every player on their team full strength?
I'm just, of the players of the teams in there right now.
Of the teams in there, if they have full strength team,
who you got? I'm saying who they got right now.
I'm gonna
they
tell
in the
you
bubble playing.
The Clippers are a different team with Patrick Beverly playing than when he's not.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you that one right now. They're a completely different team.
They having a handful of the damn Mavericks. The
Mavericks
should be up 2-0 right now.
No.
The Mavericks should be up 2-0.
They're not having a handful. What happened in the game yesterday was Patrick Beverly did not play, and Luka had his fucking way.
If Kristaps does not go out in game 1, who wins game 1?
The Clippers still do.
No, I don't think so.
First of all, the first 10 minutes of that first game, or first 3 minutes of that first game, Patrick Beverly had Luka stuck to stupid.
Luka still went off that game for like 42.
Yeah, later on.
But he went off for 42.
Yeah, later on.
But your argument's irrelevant.
First of all, no, it's not, because Patrick Beverly he's like a mini Kevin Garnett, where he is going to hound you and talk trash to you, and you'd be like, why are you playing this hard at the first second of the game? As soon as they jumped that ball, he ran up on Luka like he had a fight he was finna get into.
Okay.
And after that, he was on his ass.
I just think that once the refs make that dumbass decision to kick Kristaps out the game.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
it changed the tide of the game. It changed the whole outcome of the game to me.
Like, the refs are playing the playoffs ticky-tack. We have never seen a tight playoffs called like that.
Well, they say, ain't nobody come to see y'all.
Number one. Number two is all these playoff games have been high scoring.
Yeah, they have.
Which is unheard of in the playoffs.
Well, with the exception of, I think the Lakers held 193. We held the Portland to 100 points. Portland before that was averaging like 120, 130 a game.
I'll give you that.
So we held them to 100. I mean, we lost by 7, but
I'll give you that. But most of these games are high scoring.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, I think number one would be the Lakers. I told everybody they did not want to see Portland in the playoffs. I didn't want to see Portland.
I don't either. But guess what?
But Portland makes it a very good league with them being
very, very good series.
But I mean, outside of them, I would have to say that the Clippers, of course, is a second, and then the Bucks. I don't have no faith in the Bucks. Zero.
After the first game against Orlando, I was like, "What the hell are y'all doing?"
Yeah, but they got it together today.
Today they won.
They got it together, but I don't have no faith in that. And then, like, those games where it's like Miami and whoever, like, I'm just like, I love Miami, but I'm like, nah.
See, I'm late show all day, right?
Right.
Late show all day. I was very disappointed in us in game one because I think we should have. We had that game in our hands with up 6, with a little bit of time to go. We should have had that game won.
I didn't even watch it.
LeBron and AD need to stop shooting so many damn threes and take y'all ass to the rack, right? That's just me. LeBron can't be stopped when he drives to the rack. Everybody knows that.
I mean, they're okay. Are we talking about LeBron now or just back in the day?
LeBron now.
LeBron now has gained a lot of confidence in knowing that he can go to the hole.
Yes.
Because back in the day, he used to let Paul George fuck up.
Yes. Okay.
We talking about Indiana Paul.
Indiana Paul, yes. We talking about when what was blowing in LeBron's ear days and shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Like now that don't fester him no more.
Yes.
But
okay. But yeah, Lake Show for me.
Okay. I mean I knew that was coming, but like I said, like it's just if you're looking at full teams, like I'm telling you, that Clippers team is a problem.
They're tough.
Patrick Beverly.
They're tough,
and Patrick Beverly at the head of it.
They're going to have a. This might be a 7-game series on their hand with the the Mavericks.
Yeah, because Luka, that boy is an up and coming.
Yes,
and he is coming fast.
Right. All right, so we're gonna move right along from this conversation we had earlier,
which is
why can't Drake miss?
First of all.
Huh? Why can't the boy miss? The laugh now, cry later, jump with Lil Durk. and he just had a
miss.
How?
Miss.
How, Sway?
Miss.
How?
What do they say in the NBA when somebody shoots a shot and they don't hit the rim? Air ball. Air ball.
How was it an air ball?
Bro, like when I listened to it the other day, I was just like, no. This is not it.
What about it don't you like?
It's not anything. After I listened to it that day at home in my privacy, because I didn't want nobody to know that I was listening to it.
You don't want to.
Definitely don't want to claim it now.
Were you drinking and drinking?
Was I drinking and drinking?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I was drinking and sober, and I was like, no, this is not something that I would bump in my car later on.
Oh, I definitely was yesterday. I picked B-More up from the airport.
Yeah,
and I was.
Yeah. And he is not a real friend for letting you do that.
He's not.
He's not a real friend. You should have gotten in the car and been like, no, you had obviously too much today.
You hear that, B-Mo? You're not a real friend.
That is not a true friend. That's right.
But I'm saying, okay, even for you, you said that miss, right?
Yeah.
But the boy's still like 95% from the free throw line.
I mean, I'll give you that. He comes out with, okay, but who is his music appealing to, though? Like,
everyone. Drake is, okay, check my analogy here.
Okay, come on.
You might not agree with it. Drake is what Will Smith was in the 80s, late 80s and early 90s with his hits, because they appeal to everyone and everyone loves his songs in that manner.
I mean, now he's got more TikTok though versions. Like he's gotten more like
viral dance stuff.
Yeah.
But the songs are still going to number one.
Yeah, because they're viral dance.
But it doesn't mean that the song isn't a quality song. It's just that people are able to do stuff to it.
No.
Is that his fault for a formula that was created?
No. What he did is he homed in on that formula, and he's just like, all right, it is what it is.
Keep putting it out there.
Yeah.
So people keep buying it up.
So that's why he can't miss. And you got to realize, like, you're dealing with the age now where 12 and 13-year-olds are more streaming, and everything is catered now to streaming.
Yeah. Kids don't know nothing about them damn CDs no more.
Exactly.
They look like CDs.
Like
CDs
versus when we had to go out and buy a CD for that artist to be what it is now.
Yes.
So like if kids had to go out and buy Drake CDs, how many parents are going to let their kids go out and buy Drake CDs?
It's a very good question, because everything now is at the drop of your phone.
Exactly. So I can stream this from my phone, and then I'm good to go. Right. So when I say that it's more TikTok and him being on more, like he's making more hits where people are dancing to him, that's what people are doing now.
Okay.
So yeah, he tapped into it, and I can't hate on him.
Right.
He did what he did what he seen coming, and what he knew was going to be catchy.
Okay.
But the Drake that I listened to from back in the day, and that Thank Me Now, all that shit, like compared to the shit that he's putting out now, I'm like,
okay.
Like when he puts out an album, I'm more or less looking for the album that ain't on the charts already. I'm looking for those songs on the album that I can bump, and then everybody's like, "What you listen to?" It's on that new Drake. You just want to hear Tootsie Slide.
Tootsie Slide. Okay, all right, I get that. Okay,
that's like I ride around and listen to War. See? Look at you. Look at your face.
Come on, keep going.
And that's a fire song on that CD, and you ain't even know it was on there.
Okay.
It's on the same CD as Tootsie Slide.
Okay. All right.
Point proven. You're listening to the Tootsie Slides, and you're like, hey, that shit can't miss.
Okay.
No, that's what gets you in the door to buy the album.
All right.
But name something else that's on that album.
I really can't. I like his album, but I can't list the whole damn.
Oh, but Drake can't miss though.
When it comes to shit, he can't miss.
He can drop some singles. He can drop some catchy.
How many
singles.
cool albums would you say through him that you can bump?
That I can bump through Drake?
That you can bump all the way through. I would say 1 or 2 albums.
Nah. No.
No? Okay.
And to tell you the truth, I'm gonna have to pull up his album list, but there's more than 1 or 2 albums that you can play straight through.
That you can play straight through. And
that you can play.
What's that one with 6 God on it?
With 6 God on it?
6 man, 100 bands. Oh, yeah, that was my shit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Look, I had just did this the other day. As a matter of fact, because it's on my recents.
Okay.
So let's see. We got albums, and this is just what they got on Apple Music. Oh, okay. So Far Gone.
Great.
You can play that all the way through. And I'm not talking about this new one that they put on here. I'm talking about like that first one that had like the first 5 songs that you've ever heard.
That was like the Bun B was on there.
Yeah, that Uptown. Like the new one that they have on here, they got like 16. Yeah. They got like 18 songs on here. Yeah. Nah. I'm talking about that first one.
That was on there, right?
Yes. Yeah. I'm talking about that first one.
That shit was great.
With Houston, Vegas, Atlanta.
Oh, God.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Shit sounded like an album.
So you got that shit. That shit you can bump all the way through.
Okay.
I like that Take Care.
AD, stop shooting goddamn threes.
I like that. Boy, they almost up by 20.
I don't care. Get your big ass down low.
Anyways, they got that Take Care. I can listen to that. There's not too many albums that Drake has out that you can't just put on and you be like, all right, I'm gonna vibe out to it and let it roll.
Yeah.
Nothing was
the same. It was a good album.
Yes. Nothing was the same.
Yeah. I didn't really like Scorpion.
Views
was good.
But I don't know about that Drake and Future. That I know you listen to that Free Smoke.
Yeah.
And that Free Smoke has definitely more than just the album of the songs that everybody normally plays.
Okay.
And then outside of that, you got the Care Package, which not too many people was a fan of that. You got Scorpion, and then you got Dark Lane Demo Tape, Tootsie Slide.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Which, like I said,
TikTok shit.
When you get a chance, go ahead and just play War and see if it's something that you like.
I got you. Okay.
But all right. So you got a couple of like I said, like I'm not for that mainstream shit. So I just be like, all right.
So let's get off this shit and get into some
gutter.
I ain't gonna say gutter, but some women and men shit. Okay. There's a post in this group. It's 2020. How many females will pump the gas for their man? If he asks.
I've seen that stupid shit.
Where are you?
I wish my girl would try to get out the car to pump my fucking gas. Like, I'm still at the point where, and this is literally the way that I was just raised, where I'm not the type of dude where I can get where I feel like I don't like the optics of me riding in the front seat while my girl is driving me. And it don't matter if I'm
you like if you and your girl together, you're not 90% of the time going to drive.
100% of the time I will drive.
Okay.
I shouldn't say 100%. I'm gonna say 99%. The only time I will not drive is if I'm drunk.
Yeah. Okay.
Or if I'm dying and we on our way to the hospital.
Yes. And you still might try to drive.
I still may. It may be an argument about it in the car.
God damn! I told you I drive, woman. Reggie, you're dying. I don't care. I'll get us there.
Damn it.
All right.
But pumping gas, like, I feel like that's something that a woman should never have to do if they have a man.
If they're
and your man is with you.
If your man is with you. Now, if they're by themselves in any gas,
then you got to do what you got to do.
You got to be.
Yeah. But if I'm in the car, like, I'm not finna sit in the passenger seat while you jump out the car and go pump your gas and sit there and look at you.
You got your debit card, right?
If my mama found out about that, I would get
Mama slapping you.
Well,
so I'm pumping. Yes, I'm not letting them pump gas.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't do it. Like that's just the way that I was raised. At the end of the day.
Now, when it comes to the driving thing, I'm not as bad as you are on the driving thing.
Oh yeah,
and I think the only difference is because I do drive so far every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a 40-minute one way to work with no time.
I understand that.
So sometimes I'm tired of driving.
Yeah.
Unless I'm in the Z, I'm tired of driving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Which I completely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where I'm gonna drive, even if I'm tired. I'll get in the car and we're gonna go. Okay. Now, am I gonna risk our lives in doing that? No. I'll tell you flat out. Like if I don't want to drive, I'm not gonna get in the car neither. Though. Yeah. Like you're gonna have to go do this on your own.
Yes. So on a road trip. Okay. How far are you driving on a road trip? How long can you drive without your girl taking over? For me.
Well, you got to realize too, like I've driven my whole life in my work truck, so it's not hard for me to get in the car and drive 12 hours and just be like, it is what it is.
I can drive. Like I will get up if we go on a road trip, right? I'll be that person. Say, okay, let's leave between 4 and 5 in the morning. Okay, and go. But as soon as that sun goes down,
you out. You tapping out.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to drive.
Yeah, but that's your tap out. That's your tap out. Your tap out is and I'm more or less like I'll drive whenever you need me to. Yeah. But like I don't have a tap out. Like if we're on a road trip and I know like, hey, we're trying to get from point A to point Z in a matter of time, and we scheduled it tight to where we don't really have time, then of course I'm going to let her drive. Like I'm not boo-boo the fool. No. But like if we're going to California, I'm driving the whole way. If we're going to anywhere else, outside of 4 hours, 9 times out of 10, I'm not driving no more.
Oh no, like
we taking a plane.
Yeah. Like from here to LA, here to San Diego. I can make it. Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah.
But like
that's easy.
If we're doing that kind of driving that you're talking about where you're driving through multiple states, then
see we left California one night. We left California one morning, early in the morning, headed to Houston. We left San Diego driving to Houston. Okay. 2013, I think. We made it. She did most of the driving, that going, right? Mm-hmm. And she's like, okay, I'm ready for you to take over. I think I was 2 hours into the drive and the sun went down. I was like, we gotta find a hotel. Look,
I mean, it is what it is.
I don't want to drive at night.
And I'm the type of person. I don't want to drive at night. And I'm the type of person that if I know going into it I gotta drive at night. Yeah. We kosher. I prefer to drive at night because if everybody goes to sleep in the car.
Oh, you get it. You got your music on.
I can do whatever I want to. I'm in my world. Like you talking to somebody that got a ticket going to California, doing 115 at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Damn, boy, you was gone.
Like, I mean, it is what it is. Like you put me on the freeway, and look, I'm out. Yeah. But, no. As far as pumping gas, bro, Girl, you better sit over there before I break your hand.
What other things do you have that, okay, this is...
Taking out the trash.
Okay.
Taking out the trash. I already knew where you was going. Okay. Not to cut you off. No, I already knew where you was going. Taking out the trash.
Cutting the grass. If you have grass, cutting the grass.
Well, taking out the trash. Okay, here goes things that I feel like...
is the man's responsibility.
That I do for my woman.
Okay.
I am going to make sure that whenever the trash needs to be taken out, I'm going to take it out.
Unless you got kids. That's their job.
I mean, once they get older enough to take it out.
Yeah.
Taking out the trash, washing the cars. Only because I'm a stickler about my car being washed. So in turn,
make sure
you're a reflection on me.
Yes.
Even though we may not be married, you are still a reflection on me. So... yes, I'm going to make sure that your car is washed and clean.
That is one thing I've gotten. Back in the day, I wasn't so good with that. That is something I have gotten better with in time. You know what I'm saying? Over time.
I mean,
I didn't cut you off.
And then outside of that, like, it's just the driving thing for me. Like, she got on me today about it. Somebody else was driving at work for once today. Yeah. And normally I drive all the time. Okay. So today I wanted to take, knowing that this was my last day in that position, that I decided, I was like, I don't want to drive.
No, I don't blame you.
I sat in the back seat and she got on me today, and I was just like it was in a playful way. She's like, "Oh, you let him drive you around, but I can't do shit." No.
First off.
No.
First off, you can't drive. I'm joking.
First off,
you can't
you
drive.
scare me when you drive. That's why you really can't drive.
You can't drive.
I'm over there pushing air brakes in the car.
Yes.
And they're not there.
I'm sitting holding on to the handle because I'm scared as hell.
But like I'm two.
Yes.
I got to hold on to this.
I thought we was in Tokyo Drift when you was driving.
Yeah, no. I'm
okay.
out.
So I'm with you on that. Like the trash, the grass cutting.
Yeah.
You know, stuff around the house. What do you stand on cooking?
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. In my relationship, my girl likes to cook more than I do.
Yeah.
Do I know how to cook? Yeah. I think all of us know how to cook.
I think
I think that we'll switch it up every once in a while. I'll let her know some stuff that I want to cook, and she's all for trying to help me. But I'm like, nah, like let me do this one because she likes to do majority of the cooking for us.
Yeah.
But if we don't cook, then most of the time we just go out to eat,
right.
grab something.
See, our dynamic is I do majority of the cooking because she works from home, so she might still be working and knocking offices out. And I get home.
That's what works for y'all.
It works for us. You know what I'm saying?
That's what works for y'all.
Like I think a lot of times people are stuck in old fashioned ways of what. How things should be and what things should be. Yeah. And I don't agree with that. I say, hey, what works for your household works for your household.
Like that's all about communication between those two people at the end of the day. And what you guys agree with, ain't nobody gonna tell you what works and doesn't work at your house for you. And like I said, like my girl will cook in a heartbeat and won't care. Yeah. But every once in a while I want to show her this is why you like me. Because I could do this steak like this, or like fixing stuff around the house. One day at home, I decided I was changing all the plugs to those two normal plugs, but then you got the USBs in the middle. Yeah, I did it all myself at home, and she was like, "Oh, you know how to do that?" I mean, my mama didn't raise no fool. No, like this is stuff we had to learn how to do around the house. You got to upkeep your own house. You gonna pay somebody every time to come out, or you gonna learn how to do it? Me, myself, personally, I'm going to learn how to do it.
Right. So, this is maybe one of the last things we're going to touch down. We about 40-something in already.
Okay, let's do it.
Another, I want to see your reaction to this. Somebody posted, we rejected men who were going to make us wives for guys who made us single mothers. Men are not trash, but our taste for men is trash. Dear men, we are sorry. React, Reginald.
I'm not going to give you a reaction in this because what do you want me to say? That I agree with it?
No, just how you feel about that statement.
I mean, it's a statement. That whoever wrote it, that's their opinion. Okay. Like,
I think her argument is there's truth on both sides of the fence, right?
What I can tell you, if it is a female, and from what you just said, her. Yeah. So what that tells me is she chose the wrong nigga, and now she regrets.
Boom, right there.
But at the end of the day,
but there's something more deeper than that.
But no, it's not. I mean, there's something.
No, I'm saying in the statement, like. In the statement that we can expound on, to me.
Yeah, like you can sit there and try and sift through it, but that just tells me that she made a decision and she chose wrong, and now she's feeling some type of way.
Right. And I think a lot of times, and men even do that. Men do that shit.
I mean, yeah, like that statement could be anybody on anybody's scale. So that's why I was saying, like, it's a broad stroke statement, but on the same hand, I'm the type of person that I am is, once you made a decision, you have to be comfortable in living in your decision. Yes,
I agree.
Because depending on how your decision plays out, I'm either gone or I'm not gone. Yeah. But it is what it is. Mm-hmm. True. Now, if you feel like after you made your decision that you made the wrong decision, that's on you. That's something that you have to live with for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Very true.
I mean, there's plenty of there's plenty of. I want to say there is plenty of girls that I've come in contact with that want a certain kind of man, but if that man approaches them, they shoo him away, or oh, he's a square, or he's a lame.
Right. And
you go for the guy that you're attracted to, that
might not be no good for you.
I'm not gonna say it might not be no good for you, but from what I have seen is you end up fucked up in the situation. Like, and fucked up could mean he leaves you with a pregnant baby, he cheats on you, he beats on you, whatever.
Yeah.
But that's your situation, and you chose that.
You chose that. Right.
Whereas you played the nigga that was literally there for you, riding with you to the left. That's your choice at the end of the day.
Right.
That's just something that you have to live with at the end of the day.
Okay.
Now that's not to say that you can't go back and try and rekindle that, but you also have to take it into effect that if you made this choice over here and it was wrong for you, or you figured out it was wrong for you, and you go back to him and he's like, I don't want nothing else. I don't want nothing else to do with you. Yeah. And that's something you got to take on the chin and learn how to roll.
Both ways. Men versus women, women versus men. Both ways.
And same thing with me. Like if I make a choice and it's not for the betterment, and I feel like it's for the betterment of myself,
at the time,
and I come to find out later on that it wasn't, I gotta live with the consequences if that person has moved on.
Yeah. Very true.
I got to sit in my corner and cry it out.
Yeah, and cry it out, move on. Go and move on. Right. But you got to learn from it. You got to, and I think a lot of times when we are younger,
it's easier because you're looking at, well, I still have the rest of my life to live.
Well, that's not what I was gonna say. I don't think we're looking at when we're 21, 22. We're not looking in relationship wise 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, 15 years down the road, right? A lot of times we're looking at as a 21-year-old, in our early 20s.
Oh, we're talking about relationship wise?
Yes, relationship wise. You're not looking 10 to 15 years down the road. You're looking right then and there. Majority of early 20s, right? To me.
I mean, it depends on I'm going to say it depends on the person and who you're dealing with. Because at 21 through 25, I was real life in love.
Okay.
Trying to make moves.
You were. Okay, I remember. Yes.
Yeah.
You were. Okay.
But I do understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm saying majority, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, was I married at 21? I don't think I was married at 21.
I can't remember.
I don't think me and Ash were married. I think we might have been together. Okay. But I'm just saying, most of the people that age aren't looking, saying, what am I going to want in a mate in 10 years?
Okay. Yeah.
What am I going to want in a relationship in 15 years?
I mean, but you don't know what you
don't know.
The problem is you don't know. Like you're at 21 and at a younger ages, you're basing everything off of what you've seen, not what you have experienced.
Man, we can be there all day.
But that's the truth.
Yes.
Like you're basing it off of what you see and what you think you want, and you're living that life, not off of what you need and what's good for you. Like, and that's the difference in, I guess you can say, me now is, I know what I feel like I know what is good for me now.
Okay, let's go.
And I feel like, do I feel like I have found it in my girlfriend? Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's why we're together. Because I feel like she balances me out on stuff that I'm not good with.
Okay.
And it's not that I need her to balance me out. It's I need somebody to check me on my bullshit too.
Okay. Yeah.
Because do I do a lot of stupid shit? Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm not. I mean, everybody can act like, oh, Reggie somewhat has his head on his shoulders, which I do, but I put her through some bullshit too. That she'd literally be like, you full of shit, and
right.
Let's just leave it there. And I'd be like, you know what? You're right.
We've all put our ladies in some bullshit.
Yeah.
And that's a discussion for a different day. you said something in that made me think about a question.
Which is?
We're products of our environment. Okay. Mom's was in committed relationship. My parents were too. I seen my dad married got married when I was 15, 16. Yeah. So I saw what a 2-parent household was for the most part at 16. Okay. And what it would look like. Mm-hmm. So did you. Yeah. Right? So did you. Do you think your outlooks on relationships would be different if you had not saw a 2-parent household?
Okay, so this is something that I'm not gonna say I don't like to talk about. Okay, it's one of those things. No. And when I say it's not something that I don't want to talk about, let me tell you what I mean is I'm not a person that likes to use that you're a product of your environment. Okay, type of thing. Mm-hmm. Because everybody could be like, oh, well, my mom did X, Y, and Z in this. At the end of the day, every person has a choice. Yes. You choose whatever you're going to take from something to take to this, to take to that. Mm-hmm. I'm the type of person where, let's just be transparent. Of course, you know. The people that listen probably don't. Like, I grew up with my mom being cheated on by my real dad, mm-hmm. but then her marrying somebody that loved her at 3. Right. And that's the person that I claim as my dad. Yes. Because that's the person that raised me mm-hmm. in my eyes. Yes. He's the one that showed me how to be a man to a woman. Right. Right. So, and then also what I took from knowing that my real dad put my mom through mm-hmm. X, Y, and Z, which has brought me to the fact of I won't ever cheat on anybody. Okay. I'd rather just
be done with it.
I'd rather just cut ties and be done. Okay. Versus put you through all that over here. Mm-hmm. That to me is not something that I want to bring into anything. Okay. Yeah. So that's why I have the values of cheating. That's why I look at it that way. Yes. Because why mess up a whole household mm-hmm. when you can just man up, be done with it, and just move apart. Okay. Be done with it.
I got you.
So, like, I hate when people use, I'm a product of my environment as an excuse because
I'm not using it no. In this case, I'm using it as, did it hone how you feel relationships? And obviously it did.
It did to an extent, but it's all about what I took from it. Yeah, okay. Yes. because most people could look at that and be like, well, my daddy cheated on my mom. It's in my blood. I'm out here in these streets.
No, you can't use it.
But some people say it. People do. And they be like, I'm just a product of my environment.
I'm a this and that. It's in my blood. No, I get what you're saying. Yes.
Yeah, like, no, it's not in your blood. Yes. You chose what you were going to do.
Right.
So I'm
you make those decisions.
Yeah, I'm always in the mindset of you're going to choose at the end of the day. Now, whether or not you take what's good or you take what's bad, that's up to you. Mm-hmm. But don't use that as a crutch on why you did X, Y, and Z. Yes. That was your own turning point.
That was your own decision you made. Yes.
And you may have chose wrong, but you don't want to say that you chose wrong. You want everybody else to agree with you that this is the reason why you did wrong.
I think ownership plays a big part
in everything.
In everything, man. Mm-hmm. Yes, in everything. And when a person cheats, you have to take ownership. You can't say, "Oh, I made a mistake." No, you made a decision.
Yeah, you made a decision.
You made a choice. It was the wrong choice, but you made a decision. You did not make a mistake. Yeah. You did what you wanted to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Here goes
something. And I don't want to get too deep in this because this is a conversation that you've been waiting to have, but I want to wait until all of us are here to discuss this topic of cheating.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Here goes something that I did hear the other day, and Steve Harvey has said it was in the Strawberry Letter. I don't know if you ever read it. So, okay. You do know what I'm talking about. So,
well, I don't know the story, but I know the Strawberry Letter.
Yeah. So, in this Strawberry Letter, it was a guy that wrote in, and quick recap was the guy said that his daughter was out of control or whatever. She had yelled at the little brother. The dad had told her to stop. She then yelled at the dad. The dad slapped her in her mouth. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Whatever. He's disciplining his daughter. So, what Steve said in here was, and this is the question that I have for you, kind of, sort of, is Steve says, at any point you should not have slapped your daughter in the mouth. Because what it says to your daughter is that a man is okay to slap you in your mouth. And I have never looked at it like this in my life. And it is a strong statement that he made. Yes. And I looked at it and I was like, damn, bro.
He makes a great point.
He makes a very good point.
He makes a very good point. I can't remember the last time I had to put hands on my daughter.
Okay.
I can't even remember the last time I had to whoop my daughter.
Okay.
We've had to have strong conversations about things that she's doing, things I don't like. But the last whooping I gave my daughter, no.
I mean, but she's up in age.
Yes, but
I'm saying, and your older daughter is definitely up in age.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're not going to remember.
No.
That. But I'm just saying, like spinning it the way that he said it.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
like you be like, okay, I can't whoop my daughter ever.
I had to tell her a little bit other times.
And I understand that. At a younger age, you're going to do what you want to do.
But now at this age she's at, no, I can't.
Yeah, no.
She's 16. I can't.
No.
I'm going to have to leave that for her mother.
Yeah, you definitely are going to.
I'm going to have to leave that for her mother.
Yeah, because I don't want you to feel like at any point
a man should be able to put his hands on you.
Exactly.
I never heard it this way. Like,
and it makes you think.
It does. It puts you in a whole different perspective. Because, God damn it, let somebody put their hands on my damn feet.
It's gonna be some smoke.
It's gonna be some goddamn shit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying when he said it that way, because at first when they read the letter, I'm like, oh shit, I can't wait for Steve to get a hold of this one because he should have popped his daughter in the mouth. But then when you hear Steve throw that twist on it,
yes, because
just think about it, like if your son was to raise his voice at you,
me and that boy going there.
Nigga, who you talking to up in here? Y'all?
See, and this, oh my God. There is a different way to raise your daughter than your son. And people will say, no, you gotta raise them the same. No, I can't even raise all three kids the same. All three kids.
No, you definitely cannot because every person reacts differently to everything.
Yes.
Like I can tell you right now, my mom did not raise me and Ronaldo the same way.
You probably got away with a whole bunch more shit than Ronaldo.
No, I got away with a whole bunch. First of all, I'm going to 100% tell you I was horrible growing up.
But how much did you get away with?
What do you mean get away with? Not shit.
Man.
Bro, I was grounded for a whole summer.
Man, what'd you do? That sound like me.
I got straight F's and 1 D.
Hey, all right. Welcome to the club, buddy. I did that too.
And a D was in PE.
You not dressing out?
Yes. Yes.
I get changed from all these dudes.
No, it wasn't even that. I was just like, fuck this. But
oh man,
like I was. My teachers would call every day, Corey. Every day.
But was your teachers on the first
Hold
basis?
on, this ain't even it. Not even just my regular school teachers. The Sunday school teachers would call.
That's Mr. Riley.
No, that's Mr. Riley. But I had I had them other teachers, man. They used to snitch on me. Choir directors used to snitch on me. I was literally horrible.
This must have been after I left.
My mama got all gas, no brakes with me.
God damn, Reggie.
She got all gas, no brakes with me.
See, I used to do stupid shit.
Boy, I got put out the car and had to walk home from Mojave.
That's a long ass walk. That's a long walk. That's good 3-4 miles, right?
I put my mom through hell. I ain't even gonna act like I didn't. As a kid growing up.
I remember, man, I first moved with my pops. I had a little girlfriend at the church. I ain't gonna say her name. But I had a little girlfriend at the church.
Not at the church house.
At the church, man.
Not at the church house. Y'all was some whores. Y'all was some whores.
And I think I'm in like 8th. I think I may be in the 8th grade, right?
Okay.
7th to 8th grade. I started stealing money out my dad's drawer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We've all been down this road.
And
For what? We don't know because pops and moms would give us everything. But
I could buy her a watch from somewhere.
Bro, you stealing big money. I'm just stealing I'm stealing donuts and now later money.
I think it was a little Mickey Mouse watch. You know what I'm saying? I think it was maybe
a
little Mickey Mouse watch back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? My dad finally was like, "You took the money out of my drawer." I was like, "No." Like, dude.
Now I'm finna whoop you.
You're lying. Only us living here. Somebody broke in here? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Somebody must have. And they locked the door on the way back out.
And they took exactly $40 for it and left the rest, huh?
I guess so. I didn't know.
Yeah. That's all he needed. That's all he needed. Right?
This is so funny.
So, what'd you do with it? So I finally break down and I tell him myself, right? And the most embarrassing part was after church, we had to go to the girl's house
and he seen the Mickey watch
to get the said watch in front of her parents and everything.
No, and they didn't even know y'all was talking like that. Oh, pops, no.
Oh man, yeah, these. Yeah, bro, Pop stayed on me, man.
Yeah, no, I just know like everybody may think that I got away with everything, but I was a bad kid, man. Like I can't act like I was. I'm not gonna say I was a bad kid, but I tested the waters, bro.
We all tested the waters, man.
Like I think there were some times where mom was like, "I can't do you." Mm-hmm. I'm glad she never sent me to go stay with my real dad.
Okay, God, you just took the words out of my mouth. How would you have felt? And I'm gonna start off. So, me moving with my dad was different. Mine was a choice I made.
Okay.
I came out here at, I had to be like 9 or 10 when I first came out here to see Pops. It was one of those, like, every time I came out here, we hanging out.
It's a party.
Oh,
it's
God.
He's Disneyland dad when you're here.
Oh, God.
It's Disneyland
I came back home.
That's what I call
the moms.
That's what I call it.
I want to move my dad to Vegas.
Yeah.
She called him up. Your son must move with you. Thank God my dad said yes.
Okay.
He manned up and said, "Send my son."
Okay.
I get here. It was like Furious Styles and Boys in the Hood.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
He's sitting there with the balls and everything. You like, nigga, what happened to go? I just want to go over here to D-Boy house. No.
Dawg.
We ain't doing that shit.
Dawg, we lived in the heart of the West Side on Washington D Street.
See, here you go.
Washington D Street. He had a babysitter for him, but sometimes the babysitter couldn't come through. If you hear gunshots, just get on the ground.
Just lay down.
And
go to sleep.
Yep. Hey, just get on the floor. Okay, thank God I never heard no gunshots that night, but that's you know what I'm saying? That's what that area was at the time, right? But where was I going with this? Oh. With you, if you had to move with your dad, how different do you think your life would be?
Okay, so but here we go. So my dad didn't raise us, and us meaning me and Ronaldo. Mm-hmm. So every kid that my dad has been in contact with has been to jail, has illegitimate kids, all that stuff.
Okay.
I am probably I know for a fact that I am my dad's only biological kid that has never been to jail. I don't have any kids out of wedlock. Nothing.
Okay.
I got an older sister, and I got.
No, I'm not thinking about them. I'm thinking about Ray. I'm thinking Ray.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now, yep. No said.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm the only one out of all of them that have never done anything. Okay. So me not going to live with my dad, given the fact that every stepchild from every woman that he has married, they have been to jail. First of all, Joe has been married 3-4 times.
Damn, Joe.
Since my mom.
Okay. All right.
She was the first. He got married to there. He got married there. This might be wife number 4 or 5 that he's on right now.
All right.
But like me not being in his, or I shouldn't say me not being in his life. Him not being in my life and raising me might have been the best thing for me.
See, mine is on the other foot.
Yeah.
Where if I had stayed in Houston, there's no telling where I would have ended up.
Yeah.
But me having my dad was married once before, and to my older brothers from him, because I have 2 sets of brothers, two on each side, my mom and my dad. He raised them for a while. He got divorced, you know what I'm saying, to their mother and whatnot. So they stayed out there. But as a 100% raising from a boy to a man, I was the only one that dad raised from a boy to a man. And I would say if I lived in Houston and stayed in Houston, I would be a totally different person than I am today.
Because it's just wildlife.
Oh,
not just that, but you know what you can get away with, and you know.
I didn't have my moms there. I didn't have moms there. Moms can only do so much. You know what I'm saying?
Point blank.
And me and my older brothers had conversations. My older brother had a conversation. He was like, you know, he was doing stuff, and I looked up to him so much. I probably would have tried to do that stuff. And he'd have been like, I wouldn't want you to do it, but I would have taught you the right way to do it so you wouldn't be caught up. So
that's not helping me.
That's not helping me. But on the same token, I can see his train of thought.
Yeah,
what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? And his train of thought saying, well, I can't stop what you're doing, but if you're gonna do it,
I got to show you how to do it good.
How to do it the right way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is what you would want.
Yes.
But that's not what I need to be doing out here in these streets.
No. But you know, my pops instilled such a healthy fear of him in me. I was good to do shit.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I never smoked weed in high school like all the other friends smoking weed. Nope. I drank a little bit because I felt to me I can hide drinking liquor better than I can hide smoking weed.
I'm telling you right now, you can't hide either.
No, but my mindset as a teenager, because you can smell the weed on everybody.
First of all, yes. As a kid, like I used to be like, how did she not know I was drinking growing up?
Bruh, I had my best football game in high school, Buzz, awesome goddamn Tanqueray. My best football game, I played lights out because I was damn near lights out.
Well, I hope your daddy ain't listening to this because he knows now and you finna get in trouble.
Oh, there's so many stories I can come up with for those days that we'll get into later. That should be a segment too. Crazy.
What you did as a kid?
Yes.
Bruh, or what you think you got away with that your parents got away with?
Yes.
Nah.
Oh man. All right, man. It's about time to wrap this up, man. We done for the day. We thank y'all for listening to episode. This is 5.
This is episode. Y'all got what y'all got.
This was episode 5.
This is episode fresh out of quarantine. You get what you get.
Yes.
No,
we are in these streets
this
weekend.
I think it's 5.
We are in these streets this weekend. B-Mo is in town.
Who's in these streets?
B-Mo. We kicking it this weekend, brother.
I ain't fucking.
Oh, yeah. This weekend. B-Mo got the truck. Shit, he ready to roll, baby.
He got the truck and the presidential suite.
Yeah, and the presidential suite. Let's go. So, for Corey,
Reggie,
and for Ronaldo, who is
not here,
he'll be back next week. We will see y'all next time. Hey, don't forget every Monday to tune in, Apple, Spotify, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook. All right, y'all be easy.